My name is Mike Jakuba. I'm a research engineer here at the WHOI Oceanographic Institution. I work primarily on robotic systems, mostly deep diving systems, and my latest project was the lead engineer of the Clio vehicle.
My name is Max Saito. I'm a senior scientist in the marine chemistry and geochemistry departments at the WHOI Oceanographic Institution. My research involves studying the role of metals in microbial populations.
So Clio is an autonomous underwater vehicle, or AUV, but designed to go vertically in the water column, so to descend down to 6,000 meters and then work its way back up. One of the reasons that it has kind of a bizarre shape, other than going up and down, is so that we have ready access to the samplers. These loops you see here are for attaching tag lines, which is a way that we bring the vehicle, both take it off the ship and bring it back on deck. So you can see the main hook gets attached here. That's what we lift the vehicle with, but we need a way to stabilize it when it's going over the side and when it's coming back on deck, because of course the ship is pitching and rolling and this is subject to waves.
So the reason we care about these microbial populations in the oceans is that they're really important in conducting a variety of chemical reactions that really are fundamental to creating a life-sustaining environment on planet Earth. So Clio is unique because it's really the first biogeochemical AUV. It's the first AUV designed from the ground up to collect these biological and chemical samples, and only those. So this is our mass spectrometry laboratory back in Woods Hole, where we will be bringing the samples from Clio and we'll digest the biomass on them and prepare them into peptides, the fragments of the proteins that are inside the microbial communities that are there. Load them on these high pressure liquid chromatography machines, and then they'll be sprayed into a nanospray source here into this big mass spectrometer that has a vacuum and a bunch of a very sophisticated ability to measure masses. You can see here these are spectra that are being collected in real time, many every second. We're at a stage now where a lot of these new sort of molecular biology and biochemistry tools are fast enough in the laboratory that we can measure hundreds of samples, that we could now take a vehicle like Clio and out to the oceans and really collect thousands of samples and really get a very deep understanding of what the entire oceans are doing instead of just more limited regions geographically. It's hard to impress upon the public just how little we know about the oceans in terms of their biology and chemistry. The single most abundant photosynthetic organism in the ocean was only discovered in 1987. That shows you just how young this field of microbial ecology is, and there's been a number of other similar discoveries since then about some other major populations of microbes that we didn't know were in the oceans and what they're doing. It's sort of like saying we didn't know that oaks existed until 1986, for comparison. Clio is really designed to help us get into the oceans and get many more samples and really comprehensively understand all of this new information and to make new discoveries like that in the future.